Warning. This podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
What's going on? I'm your man, Scoots Bronson.
And I am S. Foster.
And this is the Viewers Anonymous podcast. What's going on with you, Brody?
Ah, man. I'm great, man. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Got a little date night coming up. Got to go check out the new film that I've been waiting on for a fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that shit be so aggravating, man. Dude, it's another one, man. Halloween. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing about this shit for a year, man.
Yeah.
And they pushed it back a whole year, so it's supposed to come out in October. So going to go see this Candyman tonight, man. So
that's what's
I'm excited about that, man. So
that's what's up.
But man, I'm good, man. The knees still rocking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
CBD been working yet?
I'm telling you, man. I'm feeling good, man. I am feeling good, man.
That's what's up.
It's working. It's working real well, man. But how about yourself?
Man, I am amazing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just been chilling, man. Been drinking my water, you know what I'm saying? Getting my steps in, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my skin right. Make sure my skin out here glowing, you know what I'm saying, amongst the sun. But other than that, man, everything been good, bro. I ain't got no complaints, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just been trying to get all this pod stuff together. Working on Isolated Society. Actually, I've been coming up with new graphics and everything for that. So, very, very soon, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to have everybody together. I'm going to be sending out the invites and stuff for it. And, hey, man, it's gonna be the one. This gonna be fun. I've been looking at topics and stuff, so I got some topics to talk about. It's going to be dope, bro.
That's what's up, man. And, man, listen, man, we just did a great pod, man, last night, man, on top 10 video games, man. On the 28 minutes or less, man. That shit was fun as well. That was very fun, man. Because it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love doing movies, especially the movie we got coming up today. But, like, you know, it is fun to every once in a while do a different topic, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, doing a different topic and learning a little more. Because, like, you can learn a lot from a person because, like, it's different for us and, like, our parents and shit. Because, like, video games, you know, that stuff went out for them. But, like, for us, like, we grew up in the era of, like, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and all that type of shit. So,
right,
you know, so you grow up playing games and be like, oh shit, man, you play this game, you know. And then we had a few in common, so that was great. But man, that was a fun time, man. It was a fun time doing that. So, people want to hear that, man. Go check out that 28 minutes or less, man. Me and Scoots Bronson gave out.
That was, hey, listen, when you do stuff like that, bro, and you know what I'm saying, you can go back and hit those nostalgic moments and just talk about all those old times, like. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, that is fun because I got some memories, man. That like from talking about it, it was like it brought me back to those days, man. Of sitting back in me and my dad's room back in the day. We used to sit in front of that TV, and my cousin, dude, but I wish I would have brought this up on that podcast. Like, man, we used to be sitting there playing NCAA, and he'll get mad when I'm beating him, and he'll be like, man, how in the hell did that guy block that guy, man? He needed to. I'm like, hey, but he would get so mad, boy. He couldn't even talk straight, but he'll act like he see everything in the game. Man, that's impossible. That ball went through his head.
Hey, man, my little cousin, he was just talking about that the other day because, you know, the new Madden just came out. And he said that they was playing and dude got an interception on him, but his hand was going through his chest. I was like, whoa. So that's something I got to work on.
Oh, yeah, man, the glitches, man. But at the same time, man, nothing's going to be perfect. At the end of the day, there's always going to be some glitches in the game. There's always going to be, you know what I'm saying, that there and then, so, okay, this is the one thing that I will say. On the NCAA 13 that I told you about last night, you know what I'm saying? That where I done broke, where I done got over 400 wins and 6 losses. Man, there's a
in the system, y'all.
There'll be a break in coverage sometimes when you run a certain play. That's why I love the 4 vertical play because they'll break the coverage where the defensive back will take 2 steps forward and my receiver run right past them. Hey, the Broughton cloth winner every year, my guy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Because it's a glitch in the game. It's a glitch in the game. It's like, why is this dude every so often always taking 2 steps forward and let the dude run right past him?
It be like that, man.
Yeah, man. So once you find it, man, you gotta exploit it, man. Especially in one of those games where you're struggling.
Got to, man. Got to. So, man, you know what I'm saying? For everybody that's just now listening. I don't know why I keep saying watching because the segment that we got coming up. But you know what I'm saying? Every Friday, man, we tell everybody a little bit of what we do outside of the podcast because we always focus on a specific movie or a specific television show. But that's not the only thing that we're watching. So we have to get into our Friday segment, man. What we're watching. Let's do it. What we watching? Man, so what you watching, man?
Oh man, I am glad you asked. Listen, I was able to get a lot of content in.
Okay.
And the very first thing I'm going to start off with, I got 2 today, man. I'm pulling a Scoots Bronson today.
Okay.
And I'm struggling with the movie one because I actually was able to get in like 3 different new movies. One of them I'm not speaking on for a certain reason, but the one thing that I started, man, there is a new TV series. We know the regular one, but they did a little spinoff. American Horror Stories, plural.
Oh wow!
Yeah, not the American Horror Story.
Yes,
Stories.
The spinoff. Yes, yeah. The spinoff. Yeah.
And it's like they have the first 2 episodes are together. Then the third one's a totally different story. I think the 4th and the 5th one's a totally different story.
Okay.
And then they go back to the first and second one. So it's a whole bunch of different stories, man. Dude, it got Paris Jackson in it, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Paris Jackson?
Yes, Paris Jackson is in there, man.
What's the name's daughter?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I don't know, but
okay. What you think?
Look, as far as the show was good. It was good. I wasn't mad at it. I love how they threw in different stories so it wouldn't be like the same. Even though it's surrounded around this 100 house, they found different stories in between to kind of, you know what I'm saying, keep you locked in, keep you entertained. I ended up watching all the episodes, man. I didn't wait. Well, the thing is, I didn't know it was out. So I only had to wait on 1 episode. Right. But I finished the whole season. I think it was pretty good, man. Like some of the stuff is still a little cheesy, but I think a lot of the reason it be that way is because I just think that certain people vision on horror movies are a lot of the people are similar. They're not my view. Like my view, I like you know what I'm saying? It's certain shit that I like about horror movies, but they found a way to make it work. So it was a pretty good spinoff. Now, the movie, unfortunately, I'm gonna go the bad route here because there's another movie that I watched too.
Okay.
But the other movie I watched was Becker.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why John David Washington did that.
Tough crowd, man.
Man, I know he obviously he has a deal with Netflix because he now did 2 back-to-back Netflix movies.
Right.
So I don't know, man. It's just like coming off of what he was coming off of. I don't know where this fit. Like it just didn't. It just didn't fit well for me.
Okay.
It wasn't a terrible movie, but it was. I don't know if I've gotten to that point of where this dude come out the box really with as far as movies because the first time I seen him was Ballers, but he come out the box with BlacKkKlansman. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, like, you do a little bit of here, a little bit of that, and then he does fucking Tenet and kill it. And it's like, okay, now I'm starting to get this now this Washington name. Now I got the expectation of, okay, you're going to be coming out with bangers, and then this Becker come out, and it's like, yo, what the fuck was this? Like,
yeah, but you got to remember that Malcolm and Marie, bro.
That Malcolm and Marie was hard.
Listen, him and Zendaya, however you say her name, they put on the clinic.
They
They had to really act in that, bro. They had to really act, and they did a great job in that.
They did, and shout out to Zendaya, man. I mean, listen, for her to be what she was, she was
a Disney
Nickelodeon,
star.
right? No, Disney.
Yeah.
So Disney star, you know what I'm saying? Do probably the what do you want to call it? The unpopular decision to do Euphoria, which was good.
Yeah.
And then, dude, now she's the new Mary Jane.
And Spider-Man, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The new Mary Jane with the new one. I just saw the trailer the other day.
Yeah, she might go down as one of the most underrated, bro. And let me tell you something. Not for nothing, she fine.
Not for nothing. Come on.
She fine, bro. Yeah, that woman fine, man. I got to give it to her, bro. I know niggas be saying that she's skinny and all that. I don't care. She is
fine. Yes, man, yes. But I just and then it was a foreign movie, which I don't have a problem with those. It's just the fact of it just coming off of what he was coming off of. I just expected more. That's all that is. Like, and then I'm to the point where I want to support the guy, so I finished it. And then I'm also the person. It's really hard for me to turn something off. Like, it has to be really, really bad, because just the way that I watch movies, I engulf myself into it. You know what I'm saying? I get invested, and it's like, all right, now that I started it, I'm the 20 minutes in. I'm not liking what I'm watching, but I still need to know what happened. Like, I need to know how the story ends.
Yeah.
So I finished it, and it was just like, man, like I just really didn't fuck with it.
Right.
But so American Horror Stories, man, on FX, and Becker, man.
Cool, man. So I know I said I had one, but I forgot. I have two. Bless me. Goodness gracious. Thank you. So my first one, man, is one that I stumbled upon jumping on Netflix. Like I told you offline, man, this is something that popped up 3 different times every time I, brought up Netflix. And that's not a normal thing for me. Usually they show something different every time. I've never seen the same thing twice except this. So I figured might as well go ahead and click it. And it's a show called Clickbait. And it's about this guy who basically, I don't know if he gets abducted or what, but he ends up on this video. And in the video, once it gets to so many views, they're going to kill him, right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about the video is he's holding up these signs that say, I abuse women, I killed a woman, like all of these different signs. So his family sees this video, and they're trying to basically find out what happened to this dude and how can they save him, basically from getting killed. And they're doing everything, that they can to save his life. So, I mean, I'm only 2 episodes in, but, man, it's a good one. It starts off crazy. Each episode, I believe, is about a specific person in the family. So, it's one of those things that it's like a kind of a true crime thriller or whatever, but it's good, man. It's real good. So if you guys get a chance to check that out, it's called Clickbait on Netflix. And the second one, man, season 2 of C on Apple TV, man. Shout out to my guy Jason Momoa. I know we talked about him earlier with what's the new movie came out with? Is it Good Girl or Sweet Girl?
Sweet Girl.
Yeah, the new movie that he came out with on Netflix, Sweet Girl. But he also just came out with season 2 of C on Apple TV. I told you guys about season 1 already. It's about basically a post-apocalyptic, or if you want to say dystopian world, where everybody is blind and there's a few people who can see, and they're considered like they're supposed to be like evil people. So they basically have this this group of people who goes around looking for the people who can see, and they kill them. But it's an amazing show, man. This one I believe is starring. Is it Dave Bautista? I think Dave Bautista is in this one from wrestling. If you guys are WWE fans, I know you know who Dave Bautista is. But he's in this. He's in this. He's in this season. Supposedly as Jason Momoa's brother. So it's gonna be a real interesting season, man. I haven't started it yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta sit down and get into these type shows because these are all the episodes that they have so far. I believe is the first one and the second one. So yeah, man. See on Apple TV, if you guys got Apple TV or Apple TV Plus or whatever you want to call it, check out See. Also check out Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is a great show too. I'm waiting for it to finish up so I can watch the whole thing. But I don't know, man. I'm addicted to binge watching, bro.
I'm in the same thing. Like, especially if it's good, it's just like, yo, I just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Like I need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I ain't mad at it, man. Because I know, like, with let me see, Netflix, because Disney Plus don't.
Right.
Unless you wait, obviously. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you wait, you can binge watch it. But like them, Hulu,
shit, Apple Plus,
like, so
they do the same thing, man. Every week they release a new episode.
No, wait a minute. Now I can't remember. No, Amazon give you the whole thing, right?
Yeah, Amazon gives you the whole thing. Depending on what it is, but they usually give you the whole series.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's what happened, man. The world changed, man. It ain't like it used to be. Man, ain't like it used to be, man. Appointment TV is dead. I mean, it ain't dead.
I'm gonna say it's a few, man. You still got the Power. You know what I'm saying? You still got, you know what I'm saying, all the TV shows like Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, that type thing. But
yeah, and like I watch like one thing, like for me, as far as appointment TV, I'm still watching Animal Kingdom every week.
Okay.
Kanan, you know, part of the Power Book. I'm watching that every week. So it's still stuff that I'm watching every week, but you know, but I'm not watching it when it's on. Like I'm watching it on demand.
Okay, yeah, see that? So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Because now you have that option, like you saying, like when it comes out, it's not getting the views that it would normally get.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, but I figure with the way technology is, man, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, we don't have as much time. I know, especially coming off a pandemic, trying to get integrated back into society and going back outside and going back to work and doing everything, trying to get back to normal. You definitely don't have the time to do it. During the pandemic, I mean, that's all we had the time to do for real. But, you know what I'm saying, now that everything's kind of getting back to that normal state, even though, you know what I'm saying, some things are coming back. But I can see how people just, you know what I'm saying, want to get back out, stretch their legs, move around and stuff like that, and, you know, come back and watch it whenever. So, yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. That's great.
Yeah, man, you ready to get into it?
Oh, man.
All right, man. So,
yes.
Listen, for those who already seen the title, you know what I'm saying, we know that you already know, but we're the Millers today. This is a comedy, came out in 2013. Basically, it's about a pot dealer who has an opportunity to make some huge money and not get killed. And he puts a team together to pose as a family to basically traffic a bunch of marijuana from Mexico to the USA. And it has a hilarious adventure along the way. It's starring Jason Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, Emma Roberts, Will Poulter, you know what I'm saying? Ed Helms is in it. Nick Offerman is in it. Molly C. Quinn is in it. Luis Guzman is in it. He is I don't even know how dude is still making movies, man. He's been making movies forever. But Ken Marino is in it. Let me see who else is named.
Man, don't forget about Don't forget about Catherine. Is it Han?
Hold on.
Catherine. She was in
Oh, Catherine Hahn. Yep, Catherine
Han.
Hahn.
That's what it is. Dude,
Yeah,
listen, my guy.
yeah.
She
She's
got
on
this.
it.
Look, she got this show. It kind of went under the radar, but I'm telling you, dude, because you love comedy, you'll fuck with the show.
Yeah.
She has her own show on HBO called Miss
Okay.
Fletcher.
Okay.
Dude, it is fucking hilarious.
Yo, she's been doing some stuff, bro. You know, she
Dude,
was in the Black Widow series.
not Black Widow.
I mean, Scarlet Witch. Thank you.
Scarlet Witch.
Thank you for calling that
Dude,
out. Damn, I messed that
yeah,
up.
Scarlet Witch. But dude, man, in this,
Yeah.
it is so fucking hilarious because like she was going through she was getting divorced and she had like a teenage son and shit, and like so she had to deal with like being alone. And this motherfucker, man, she started watching porn. And that turned into a horn dog, man. She's running around the house, humping on shit. She's humping on damn shit in the kitchen and shit. That shit was fucking hilarious, but
Hey,
I was in this bitch dying.
She is really a great comedic actress, bro. Have you ever watched her? Like, have you ever seen Step Brothers?
I seen Step Brother, but
Yo,
I don't really remember her as much.
When she pulled up on Dale in the bathroom and started humping him, and then she busted one off and she smacked that man on the face and said, "Stay golden, pony boy," and went to the bathroom, lifted her leg up, and peed in the stall, bro. Hey man, you talk about hilarious, bro. She stole the show in that movie, bro.
Dude,
She is hilarious, bro.
And she's horny in everything she's in, dude. When she was in Bad Mom, Bad Moms, she was like the horniest person of all of them.
She's trying to get it off all the time. She's funny as hell though, man. Shout out to Catherine Hahn, bro. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
So man, let's start it off, bro. So first off, how did you look at this movie and what did you think this movie was gonna be about initially?
Oh man. I don't even remember how I stumbled across it the first time. But watching it and it was just like, yo, this shit is fucking hilarious.
Right.
Like Jason Sudeikis, and I gotta give it to Jennifer Aniston too. Her comedic timing is better than people think it is.
Listen. We just talked about her on the breakup.
Yeah, like fuck Friends. Like, her career is totally different. Like, but it wasn't just these two. The Bounty Hunter she did with Gerard Butler.
Hilarious.
She was funny. She was funny in that.
Yep.
But she had her moments. She had her moments in here, man. I mean, Jason Sudeikis, he stole the show, but she had her scenes, man. Like that one part when man, and it just be small shit. Like when she came onto the plane, and he was like, "Honey, you're here," and then he went in for a kiss. She said, "Eat a dick."
My goodness.
Hey, boy, she got these one-liners, boy. That shit be hilarious. But the concept of this movie is dope because he's just he hit on her all the time. She has a boyfriend, but he's just missing. And so, but then this is another part. So when he was like hitting on her, and then so he said, "Rose, I got a piece of your mail here." He was like, "I would give you some." He said, "I will help you out with this, but I'm not your neighbor," because this is after she told him that his apartment smell like cheese and feet. He said, "Yeah, that's that new fragrance, Cheesy Feet." And so he was like, he said, "Have a good night, getting all those dollars out your crotch." She said, "My crotch only take 20s, David." I was like, "Oh shit!" But so anyway, the moral of the story is he's a drug dealer doing well. CEO girl, okay. Before I get into that, I got, like Cardi B said, I need questions. She meant to say answers, but she said questions.
Facts.
So when Cases across the street, getting they was fucking with her, had her phone and throwing it back to each other. So Kenny comes out and he's like, "Kenny, like, He's like, man, it's like 2 a.m. Like, what are you doing up? Where's your mom? And Kenny says, my mom went out for a drink a week ago. So my thing is, it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on with Kenny's mom, man? Like, this was never explained in this movie,
Nobody
man.
knows. She doesn't. You don't even see her in this movie
at all.
Yeah, my man literally went on a trip to another country. He went on a trip to another country, bro.
And it's like, yo, like, and then Casey, she said she leaves her parents, and she's just sleeping on couches.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck are these parents? Man, like, what is?
Movie parents are always horrible parents.
Every time, man.
Every time, bro. Every time. It's like, the Fear Street. Where was their parents the whole time, bro? All this stuff is going on. We didn't see their parents not once.
And they was in high school.
Two parents.
Through the whole movie.
Through all three things. We only seen two parents, bro. That's crazy.
Dude, it is nuts. Like, I was just like, yo, I need questions. Like, man, your mom left with a friend for a drink a week ago. She just never shows back up. So anyway, Kenny goes over to help Casey. Then Kenny gets knocked the fuck down. So he's like, fuck, now I got to go over here and go help. So David goes over and help. And Kenny, yo, you can tell Kenny is just like you don't tell Kenny a secret.
No.
Like, he's just one of those guys, you never tell him any secret.
Kenny is the awkward kid who grew up with no friends and still probably collects Pokemon cards at the age of 25. That's who Kenny is, bro. Kenny
is terrible because they was like, what do you want, old man? And he was like, wow. He said, you're a dude? He was like, man, I thought you was a chick, man. He said, the barrel structures don't fit your voice. So Kenny's like, no, he's actually pretty cool. He's a drug dealer. He's like, damn it, Kenny. He was like, that kid said, give me your book bag. And he said, give me your book bag or I'm going to stab you in the fucking neck. I was like, damn.
Oh, man.
I was like, wow. So anyway, Kenny tells me he gets robbed by these kids. And so then, oh man, what's my dude's name?
Brad. He got Brad, bro.
So, because
Ed Helms, bro.
Ed Helms, man.
He had the shark.
A killer whale. This dude had a killer whale.
Hey, bro, that's just crazy.
Man, and then he says, I got a lot of money and I don't like exotic cars. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, and this, Ed Helms, bro, we got to give him his credit, bro, because dude is he's also one of those ones, like, he's a genius too when it comes to the comedic shit, bro. When he was on The Office, oh my gosh, you talking about taking it another level, bro. Everything Steve Carell did was, speaking of The Office, shout out to Dunder Mifflin, but when he took it to that level, right? Steve Carell had it there. When Ed Helms got there, they took it to a whole nother level, bro. Did you ever see the episode where they were doing parkour?
This guy, right?
Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me, bro. You talking about the funniest opening scene of a show ever. These niggas was hopping around. So anybody who watches The Office knows that office is not that big. These niggas was going around the office doing parkour, but it wasn't parkour. They was just hopping over stuff and going, parkour. every time they did something, they would hop over something and go, parkour. So somehow, I forgot how it happened, they ended up outside. And they ended up, like, in the dump area. So they was jumping from dumpster to dumpster, and they was on top of, like, a storage unit or something. And it was a box, like it was a refrigerator box just sitting there. So he said, I'm going to go from the storage container unit to the refrigerator box to the other storage container unit. So he was like, no. He was like, don't do that. He was like, dude, just jump right over it. He was like, yeah. So the first person did it, boom, he jumped and he made it. So then I forgot who it was, but he tried to do it and he fell into the store. He fell into the refrigerator box. Oh my gosh, bro. You talking about comedy, bro. Listen, man. Whew. That's the one. Ed Helms took that show to another level, man. So you gotta give Ed Helms his credit, man. That's the dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. He definitely had his moments. He definitely had his moments in here, man. Because when he was like, he said, "Watch out for the plastic," and he was like, "Brad, man," he was like, "I was gonna call you, man. You gonna kill me?" He was like, "No, man, I'm just getting my sky something done."
He said he's getting a sky roof done.
Yeah, sky roof done. And so he's like, man, he said, and then he said it so casual. He was like, all right. So he was like, you owe me 43. He said, you owe me $43,000. He was like, man, I told you I got robbed. So he was like, all right, I got a solution. He said, so I need to pick up in Mexico. He's like, the other driver, he's like, my other driver, he kind of got shot and killed. So that's the perfect opportunity for you to step in. And he was like, you go down there and get a smidge of weed for me. And then he was like, and I'll pay you $100,000. He was like, so you telling me you're going to pay me $100,000 to get a smidge of weed? Smidge and a half. But hold up. I need you to explain something to me.
Okay.
Brad is a weed dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way in the hell he got this rich off weed, man. Come on. Ain't no way.
Possible. It's possible.
I don't know. Because every time, dude, I watched a lot of American Gangster episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody left weed because there wasn't that much money in weed, and they went to heroin and cocaine and all that shit.
That's because they was selling it as sellers. They weren't selling it as suppliers.
Dude, okay. Now that you speak of that, I just got one question.
Yeah.
Did you see when they finally got to when they was putting the weed in the camper?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see when he called Brad and he was bitching at Brad about a smidge and a half and it was like a ton of weed?
Yeah.
Did you see the package behind them? They had stamped dicks on them. Did you see that shit?
No.
Dude.
Are you serious?
I never
paid attention to that.
The weed packages behind him had little dicks on them, dude.
Wow. I've never paid attention to that, bro.
Dude, I was like, yo. The only reason I noticed it was because I paused it because I was talking to my girl last night and like she had came in, so I paused it. So I'm talking to her, and then I turned back and look at the TV, and the weed package just got stamps of dicks on them. I was like, yo,
crazy. That's hilarious, bro.
These motherfuckers are stupid. Like, who thought of that shit?
Definitely the director thought of that one.
Yeah, that shit was funny. So, I know this is a long synopsis, but basically he has to go down there, get the weed, bring it back into the country, and then the real pop. Okay, I need questions. So Brad tells him, okay, when you just go in, tell him that you're picking up for Pablo Chacon, and you know that's the end of the story basically. Okay, so he picks up the weed, they leave. The real Pablo Chacon shows up with the gringo guy.
Yep.
In a Porsche. What the fuck? What was he picking up in? That was just in a Porsche.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
How was he supposed to get this shipment?
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
Yeah, that was completely weird because I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, they showed up in a Porsche. The other people showed up in a whole RV. And you show up in a Porsche. Like, how the fuck was he supposed to get all this damn weed? I don't understand. But so basically, they have to cross, get back into the country, and there's a whole bunch of shit that happened in between the way because he had to get the weed back to Brad by a certain time because he had a deadline on it and all that type of shit. But dude, there was so much fucking just shit in here, dude.
Oh my
God. Man, listen, when he was sitting on the porch with Kenny, And he was like, he's like, so what are you gonna do? He's like, maybe you can get a disguise. This motherfucker said, he said, what you want me to do? He said, you want me to get the hottest Halloween costume that's out? And he started acting like Bane. He was like, there's no weed in here, officer. You have to take it. And so then you think it's over. It ain't even over. A fucking RV pulls up.
The Fitzgeralds.
No. This is the other one. This is how he got the idea to do it.
Oh, yeah. You talking about when they were sitting on the porch in the beginning.
Yeah. He said, hey, fuck off real life, Ned Sanders. Hey, that shit was so funny because he looked just like Ned Flanders, but I was like, oh my God, but yo, these people are stupid.
No, like the Fitzgeralds, bro.
The Fitzgeralds was nuts.
The Fitzgeralds were hilarious. Do you hear me? First off, shout out to my man, bro. What's the dude's name? Hold on. Nick Offerman. Because I don't care what movie, what show, whatever he's in, he plays the same character nonstop. Straightforward, straight-laced, straight to the point, no nonsense, older white man. Every time, bro. And it's funny every time. It never stops being funny when he does it. He did it in Parks and Rec, and he's doing it in this. Everything he's in, and that little barbecue show that they had. But everything that he does, bro, when he does that character, bro, it's fucking hilarious.
Dude, he did a great fucking job in this, man. Everybody did. Like the casting was perfect, man. And there was just so many moments, man. Like I remember me and you was having a conversation about like, yo, should we do one of the classic movies ever? And you was like, yo, we'll be on this podcast the whole time doing one-liners. Yep. That's why we haven't done Coming to America, the first one. It's because we just go sit here and do one-liners the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And like this movie
what is that, Velvet? Don't get me started. I'm sorry. Don't get me started.
So it's just like this movie got it too, man. Because like just and then the only way you have to be sort of a movie head to get it, because there's a lot of underground shit like where they was sitting at the when they was at the mall about to get haircuts, and then he told little girl to go get he was like, hey, go get some clothes. He was like looking like Eminem from 8 Mile. It was just like, and you would have to watch 8 Mile to get it. And then he told Kenny to go with her. And then he looked at Kenny. He was like, Kenny, you already look like a loser. You don't even have to get no clothes. You have to stay away from Hot Topic. And that shit was hilarious, but and then when she asked him what he wanted, he went down the list about, give me the haircut of a guy to wake up at 5:30 in the morning going through a bullshit job that he don't like, and he had all this other shit. I got to commute an hour and a half, and when I get home to my wife, I want to blow my brains out. And my guy said, yo, this right here.
This is it.
Hey, but it is so much going on in this movie, man. Like,
man.
And dude, okay, this is what it was. I knew it was something I had to ask you. How bad of a stripper Rose got to be getting evicted, man? These are things that got to be talked about, man.
This came out in 2013, around the time where, all the big booty strippers was getting all the money. Making It Rain was only in our strip club. So, if you ain't working the hood strip club, I'm sure you wasn't getting as paid as you thought you would. So, I get it. And they lived in Denver, though.
Yeah.
So,
she's supposed to be popping in Denver.
You right. But the fact that she's a white woman in Denver, she's probably the average catch of the day. I don't know.
I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, damn, how bad of it? Listen, dude.
I ain't gonna say that she's pretty trash, because when they made her do the stripper scene in the garage with the sparks and all that, she went off on that.
Yeah, she did her
thing. My thing is though, Like it's Denver, man. That's the only thing I can say. It's just Denver, bro. It don't seem like you'll find anything in there worthwhile in a strip club.
Man, what about Boner Garage, man?
Who?
Boner Garage, man.
I don't know, man. What about
You
it?
don't remember? You don't remember when the girl was like, "I'm Kimberly" with a K with a Y, and she was like, "I'm Rose" with an R, and then she was like, "You don't have a," she was like, "You don't have a stage name," and she was like, "A nickname or anything?" She's like, "Oh yeah," and then she stood up and she showed her that tattoo, and it says Boner
Oh
Garage,
yeah, man. Oh,
and it had
Boner
an arrow.
Garage. Yeah, that
Oh
shit was
man,
stupid, man. That
that
was
shit
dumb.
was stupid. And
That
what's
was
old dude name? When he was like, he said, "Hey Rose," he was like, "You got to dance out there." He says the guy that got the hooks for hands. And she was like, "How did he keep getting in here?" He said, "He must have picked the locks."
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, Ken Marino, that's his
Yeah.
name.
He always played like this downtrodden slime ball, bro.
Yeah,
Everything he do, he play a slime ball.
every time, dude, every
Yeah.
time. That shit was hilarious. She said, "How did he keep getting in here?" He said, "He must have picked the locks." Oh man, it's so much going on in this movie, man. It's like, I mean, the dude, the whole scene, the whole airplane scene. When I got to give some love to Emma Roberts, man. When she was when they was on the plane and the flight attendant came over there and she was like, he was like, we're the Millers, and then she was like, just being a teenager. She said going to school, and she was like, but the only thing is I haven't had my period in 2 weeks. And she was like, I don't think I'm pregnant because I mostly only do anal.
That's funny.
That flight attendant said, take your seat.
Man,
Hey,
please
boy.
do.
Hey, she's a fucking nut, boy. I'm telling you. Oh
Yeah,
man.
man. But so you know what I'm saying, after they get the weed and everything, they meet the Fitzgeralds or whatever. They then go to they then start to head back to the States, and I believe this is where Kenny got the spider bite.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Listen. The spider caught up my man's shorts and bit him in the worst possible area to get bitten at. And
Hey,
uh
he said, he said, I got bit, David. He was like, where? On my balls.
yo, bro. The funniest part in the whole thing, he said, put on your pencil, let me see. He said, no.
And she was like, I can't help you if you don't show me.
Oh my
He was
God.
like, is it bad? Is it bad? They was like, no. They're like, no, it's not bad. And then David was like, he was like, it's not that bad. He's like, Kenny's fine. Kenny's fine. She's like, no, we need to go to the hospital. Kenny done fell out. Hey,
Oh
boy,
my
that
God.
shit was fucking
No,
hilarious,
I
but
think we skipped over a whole thing. We skipped over the fair, bro.
dude, you know what I'm saying?
No regrets. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
No regrets, bro. But no, that's not even the funny. That was a good part. That's not even the funniest part of the fair. The funniest part of the fair was when the Fitzgeralds was there and they was all doing everything and they had the baby. And they was like, "Oh, let us see the baby." It was like, "No, in case this baby's sick." But wait, when they was in the tent and they was getting on in the tent.
Oh man. Hey, she said, hey, he told, no, hold on. So we gotta go back.
Oh my gosh.
So they was like, the whole plan was to go in there
Yeah.
and steal the keys to the RV, right?
Yep.
So they was like, okay, look, we're gonna wait till they go to sleep and then we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take the keys. So they go in and take the keys. So my man go in and try to reach for the keys, but come on, he a DEA agent, man.
Yep.
So he wakes
Find out
up.
he a DA agent.
You know what I'm saying? So he's full alert, and he was like, "See, honey, I told you about this." And then they was like, and then they was like, then they would talk about how they were swingers and stuff. Yo, listen, she's like, I never touched I never touched a woman before. And so I did like she grabs her titties or whatever. And then, the funniest part was when they got out the tit. Because she was like, I'm going to never wash my hands again. And then she said, oh, great plan, David. He was like, oh, you did get your titties grabbed. He said, I got my ear, my finger banged. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are stupid, man.
Oh,
hey,
man.
That shit was hilarious. And so then that's when the old girl caught them kissing. They was teaching Kenny how to kiss.
Yep.
Dude, listen.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Shout out to Kenny, but that was funny.
Yeah.
Because
shout out to Kenny.
The image of that, not knowing what's going on already, I can understand why she was the way she was. She was probably like, these motherfuckers are some freaks. Well, my man Kenny was winning, bro.
Winning in the world, but back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, but man, listen. When they told Kenny, no, not Kenny. So when Nova Gertz walked in the house, walked into the thing in the RV, she's like, I'm going out. They're like, hey, where you going? I'm like, nah, come here, come sit down, let me talk to you. And then it was like, he said, what you do? He's like, I operate what did he operate? He operated something. He was like, I operate such, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I know. He said, I know English. I know what you're saying. and then he was like, man, they asked him something else. Oh man, I wish I could remember how that whole conversation went. But they was just asking him questions. It was just like everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was just so funny. And then I don't even know what he was trying to be. It's like
he was like a rapper / skateboarder / I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? / surfer. Like I don't know what he was all he was trying to be. And then it was so funny because when they left, he was like, look, man, that girl's already pregnant. They just walked out the door, she already pregnant. But yo, that shit was so funny. And then when they punched him in the face, when Rose, he was like, so he said he asked him what he do, and then he was just like, he said, oh, you got a bunch of tattoos? He was like, yeah. He was like, so you don't regret none of them? He was like, nah, I don't regret none of them. You know what I'm saying?
He said, not even a letter.
Not even a letter.
Hey, bro, Jason Sudeikis is stupid, bro. Not even a letter.
And it's just, dude, he is like the younger version of like I hate to say this, but he might be a younger, better version of Vince Vaughn, my guy.
Yes.
Because it's just like the way his punch, the timing, everything.
The monotone of his voice when he do it too, bro. Like it ain't no. You can tell like it ain't no trying to be funny like that goofy plucky stuff. It's just straight to the point, like boom, and he hitting every time. I'm with you on that one. I can see that.
Hey man, it comes at the right time every time, man. And like even when they was heading to when they wanted the fireworks, and he stopped that car, and he was like, "You are not my kids. You are not." He's like, "You're not my kids. You're not my wife. We're doing a job." And then she was like, "Well, this vacation sucked too." It's not a vacation. Man. Oh man, he called them something, man. Like just his one-liners, man. I can't remember all of them, but like it's so many moments, man, where it's just like, yo, this dude do not get his props, man. He is fucking hilarious. Like I don't know why this movie. I remember me and you, we was having a discussion one day because I told you I preferred this over The Hangover.
Yeah.
And you was like, nah, ain't no way. And I was like,
still no way.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. This shit was hilarious. Yes, man. I'm
What
still
do
taking with him.
tigers dream of when they dream the little tiger dream? What are you talking about, bro? Doug, Doug. Come on, man. But if he gets killed by crystal meth tweakers, then we're shit out of luck. Come on, bro. You ain't talking about nothing, bro. You ain't talking about nothing. Nah, bro. Hey, listen, We're the Millers is funny, bro, but it has nothing on The Hangover, bro. I promise you.
Dude,
You talking about one-liners in The Hangover?
You know what it was with The Hangovers for me? I think what it was now, I'm pretty sure you're gonna feel that it deserved it. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like at the time, mm-hmm. like the props and the praise that it was getting, mm-hmm. and I was like, and see, it took me a minute to watch it.
Oh no,
I didn't watch it initially,
bro.
I didn't watch it initially because a lot of the times when there's a whole bunch of people saying like, because I seen the trailer obviously, mm-hmm. and it's like, so I see the trailer, I'm like, oh man, you know, look, all right. And everybody's hyping it. I said, man, that shit can't be that good. And then I watched it.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I mean, look, it's funny, and it definitely got its moments. But like this movie right here,
no, bro.
Man,
no, bro.
You telling me
when them niggas was in the school. When they was in the school, bro, and the cops was doing the stun gun shit, and he was like, I need a volunteer. And Zach Galifianakis stepped up. That nigga turned around. Rob Riggle said, not you, fat Jesus. Step it on back. Come on, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Are you serious? That nigga Zach Galifianakis was in the back of the car. He was like, we're the three best friends. We're the three best friends. Nah, bro. There's no. We can't even do that, bro. I'm telling you, it's not even the test. I'm telling you, bro. You can't go toe to toe with this one, man. I'm telling you.
Man, listen. I got a lot on my mind right now. But
hey, bro, that movie is funny. So you wanna fuck on me? You wanna fuck on child? Nah, bro. That nigga hopped out the trunk ass naked. What you talking about? That nigga said, Doug's missing. He said, I'm right here. He said, no, not you, Black Doug. Doug. I can go out there with the Hangover, bro. You can't do that, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
He said Black Doug. What the fuck is that? Oh, bro. Nah, man.
Oh my God, man.
There is no comparison, bro. There is no comparison. I'm telling you,
man.
Oh my goodness.
When Jason Sudeikis told oh man, what was that? See, man, now I'm sitting here, I can't even think straight, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Man, listen. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't like The Hangover.
But The Hangover is one of the top comedy movies of all time. It gotta be, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was funny. And then it was some of that stuff where it aged well.
Yeah, big time.
You know what I'm saying? But I also think this aged well as well. Mm-hmm. Like I think that, dude, Jennifer Aniston picked 3 comedy movies that aged really well, boy. The Breakup, this, and The Bounty Hunter.
Yep.
Bounty Hunter, that's one of the ones that's under the radar.
Hilarious, bro.
It is under the radar, dude. Like, yes. It's just like, I don't know, man. When it comes, that's why I don't like.
Where was they at? Was they at the horse race when she was running from him in the stands?
Yeah. He tased her.
Hey, bro, that shit was hilarious, man.
Hey, that is the all-time, boy. To get you a bounty hunter and you get to arrest your ex.
Oh my gosh, bro! You talking about comedy? That shit was funny, bro.
That was definitely funny. But man, look, man, you done fucked my head up, man. Now I can't remember all my one-liners that I had, but man, it was. But even though this movie ended up turning out to be, and that's another thing. So if you ain't seen it, you ain't seen it. But so they ended up having to go in protective custody because he ended up setting Brad up at the end.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so now
they really became a family.
Yeah, they really became a family. Like, Kenny, where is your mom? My God, like,
still don't know. Well, they got a sequel coming out, so we might find out where Kenny's mom.
Hold on, whoa, this is news to me.
Yeah, I was looking up some stuff about it when I was trying to find out where to watch it, and it said that the sequel is actually in production as we speak.
That's what's up, man. This is gonna be great.
So yeah, we might be finding out what Kenny's mom is up to after all.
Oh man, this is gonna be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing is, it's like, yo, there was a lot of shit that caught us off guard. It's like, what is the story gonna be this time? Because obviously, you're not gonna be going to go pick up. You know what I'm saying? Some weed from Mexico.
It could be that Brad getting out or Brad found a way to get out or he found a way to get some connects to go get him. So they just being protected. You know what I'm saying? They got to find a way to protect themselves in protective custody.
Dude, I see it right here. It says, We're the Millers too.
Uh-huh.
It said plot is unknown. Say it's in development.
Yep.
Oh man, that's gonna be great. That is gonna be great. I just hope that they can get everybody to come back. That's the biggest thing right there. Is getting everybody to come back.
Yeah.
That is the biggest part because I hate when they do. Now, see, that's the one thing that was great about The Hangover. All three of them, everybody came back.
Yeah.
So.
Never mind. I'm not gonna keep going doing that. I was about to say one, but I forgot we can't say that word no more.
Oh hell.
Woo.
But
yeah, that's stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely. But like, if they get everybody to come back, it's gonna be the shit. So. But yeah, man, it was if you're just looking to have a good time and you want that comedy that slaps.
Yes.
Like this is definitely the move for you, man. Like,
and it's a good cast too. That's to me. Everybody already know how I feel about the cast part, man. The cast makes the movie for real because if you got people who are talented enough to do what they're, what they're here to do, then the movie is always going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer Aniston showing out, doing her thing. Everybody else showing out, doing their thing. It made a hell of a difference, man. So you ready for the Fire Flames, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Yoga Fire! Yoga Flame!
All right, so
man, I'll go first, man.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I'll go first. Okay, listen. So as far as this movie, man, listen. When she told when they was in the line to leave Mexico, and then David hit the brakes, and then Weed fell down, and they wrapped it up, and they said. She said, "Oh, it's a baby." It's like, "What's the baby name?" This motherfucker said, "LeBron." He said, "Listen." He said, "LeBron." He said, "I wanted another name." He said, "But the missus got a thing for prima donnas that'll never be better than Jordan."
Stupid, man.
Yo, it did. No. Hold on. So then when they told them, see now all the one-liners popping up. When they found out that my old dude was a DEA agent, and then they needed to have a family meeting, they was like, "Yo, we gotta go check on LeBron." She said Lebanon. Yo, listen, man. Hey, I don't care what you say, man. Listen, when it comes to Will the Millers, man, the one-liners are there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man, I got poked in the ear. You know what I'm saying? Old girl telling stories about, hey, did you hear what she said? That her vagina is so open, it's like a hot dog in the hallway.
Yeah.
You know?
It's stupid, man.
Hey man, I'm going with a 4.5, man. I'm going
Nice,
with a 4.5, man.
nice.
Like, it's so many funny parts, man. All the actors, everybody did a phenomenal job. It was the shout out to the casting director because they got
big time.
Everybody was really good picks. I didn't know much about Emma Roberts, but obviously, a lot of people see her as a star. She killed that shit. But like, yeah, man, definitely, man, 4.5.
Nice, man. So for me, man, the cast is super good. You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot for me in the movie. The funny is always big time for me, especially in the comedy, and they had way more than enough of the funny. So there was no short on funny in this movie. Like you said, there's plenty of one-liners. One of the funniest parts to me was when they was looking at One Eye's eye the whole time, and they talk about his eye. That shit had me fucking rolling. It had a little bit of everything in it. It had a little bit of drama. It had some, suspense and action and stuff in it. So that, gave it a little bit of flavor. And then, knowing that they're going into a sequel, that just lets you know how successful it was as a movie. So, of course they're going to build off of it. So for me, man, I'm gonna give it a 4, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up,
Give it a
man.
4.
I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it. It was so many funny parts, man. Even the what you call the thing, the reels at the end.
Yeah.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious. And then when they played the damn theme song for Friends. Oh no, you remember the part when they brought David, when they brought him in, and he was and the two black guys had brought him in there.
Yeah.
And the girl asked him did he want anything. He said I'll take a what them drinks called? A Fresca. A Fresca. He said I'll take a Fresca. He was like, hey, get one for my friends too. He said it keep you hydrated for when y'all jacking each other off later.
No, I'm gonna tell you another funny part too that I forgot, bro. When that nigga left them at the carnival, but then he changed his mind because he heard TLC Waterfall. Like, how is that the song that changed? How is that the song that changed your mind though?
Dude, man, because man, Kenny broke it down the Left Eye verse, man.
But that was funny too, bro.
No, what was funny is when he looked back at Kenny and he mouthed what the fuck.
Yeah. That was funny, bro.
Oh man. That's what's up though, man.
Yeah, man. So man, on the coming soon.
That's all.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
All right, so we got Candyman, you know what I'm saying, instant reaction joint coming up. And then New Jack City.
Yeah, as far as Candyman, obviously neither one of us seen it yet. I'm going to go see it here about an hour or so. I've been waiting on it for a long time, man. I'm a huge Candyman fan.
We talked about this on the 28 Minutes or Less pod, and we talked about this when we did the horror joints on this show.
Yeah, because I'm a huge fan of his man. I did a top 5 slashers of all time. Candyman made my list. I can remember, like, I'll listen to you sometimes, and you be like, yo, I remember going to the movies to go see this. A lot of the times, my memory don't work that way, so I don't remember a lot of that type of stuff. But what I do remember, I remember in '95, I was 10 years old, going to go see Candyman 2 in the movies as a 10-year-old.
Nigga, I remember watching Candyman. I told you about this story multiple times. I remember going to watching Candyman at home, nigga, having to go to bed right after. Nah, bro. Hey, I came back downstairs and told my mom, like, yeah, I can't do this, bro. Y'all gonna have to come get this nigga. I'm scared, nigga.
Man. Yes, listen, man. This next episode is going to be great, and also that special announcement we've been talking about. We will be revealing that next episode on the Candyman episode. So it's gonna be a fully loaded episode, man. When we do when we do Candyman, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go see it tonight, man. I ain't even lying.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be dope. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. We greatly appreciate it. Excuse me. So we will see you guys Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Instant reaction. Well, yeah, it'll be an instant reaction because that's when we pod. So instant reaction on Candyman, the newest ones featuring Yahya is it Mahatine? Something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I don't know how his name gonna be said, dude.
I know it's Yahya though. It's Yahya. I think it's Mahatine or Mahitine or something like that. But yeah, man, it's supposed to be good. I heard Tony Todd is in it, so
Yeah.
we'll see how that pans out. Excited to see it. Um, follow me on Twitter at Scoots Bronson. You can also follow me on Instagram at ScootsBronson_TV. Make sure to check out my other podcast, 15 Minutes of Fame, available on all podcast streaming platforms. I'm sorry, and also, man, cop a graphic T-shirt from your guy, man. ovop.storenvy.com. Go shop, man. I got some great T-shirts up there. It's a decent site. It ain't too much going on. You can just find your shirt. I got some shorts up there too. So, man, go show me some love, man, and represent your boy. Also, make sure you go to IG, follow us at ViewAnon Pod, and also follow us on Facebook at VA Pod Watch Group.
Yes, sir. Y'all can check me out at s.foster8. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Same handle. 28 minutes or less pod on Instagram. 28 minutes or less on Facebook. Like I mentioned earlier in the episode, we did a podcast together, top 10 video games. So go check that out on all major platforms. And I'm telling you, man, it was great. It was a fun ass episode just like this one. So go check it out and support the boy.
For sure, man. And yeah, we'll see you guys Tuesday. Cannot wait. We'll be checking y'all out very, very soon. So with that said, man, peace out, and y'all already know how we do. Like they say in Hollywood, that's a wrap.
Cut.